Everybody move here. First one up is going to be young Xehanort SL3. As you can see, we got him to SL3 with 75% into SL4. I really wanted to play Pirates Aura first, but we just couldn't get it to SL3 before we got to 75% into SL4 with young Xehanort. I didn't want to risk getting him to SL4, obviously, just to pull one more copy of Pirates Aura, very greedily, I might add. So he's going to be the first one up. 5 to 4 in the coin booster enabled as always. All in all, I think this Tsum has potential, very useful for missions and stuff, because the first phase of his ability gives you quite a high combo, and it also adds to the fluidity of his gameplay. So as far as tips are concerned, you will be using Gyro for this one to get the most out of its ability, but it's kind of a two-phase event. So phase 1 of his ability, he starts clearing single Tsum at the top left of your phone screen. That means you don't want to play with the phone tilted all the time, because for phase 1 of his ability, if you have the phone tilted, he's not going to hit anything in the top left. So you want to have the phone relatively flat for that portion of the skill. And as the animation for phase 1 slowly winds down, you want to start tilting your phone to the right. That way his diagonal slash, which starts in the top right and goes down to the bottom left, is going to be able to hit for the most number of Tsum possible. And I'm happy to report I was able to get as high as 29 per slash. I don't think that was in this game, but you can get as high as 29 without a large Tsum in the mix, which is actually really, really good for an SL3 Tsum. So that's basically the way you want to play it. If you have a little bit of a slower phone, the other tip I can kind of give you is use the gyroscope, abuse it a little bit by giving the phone a little bit of a flick to kind of get the Tsum from the left side to the right side a little bit faster. Because again, as far as his diagonal slash is concerned, you have a little bit less than a second before the second animation starts unwinding. So if your phone is a little bit slower and the Tsum don't stack particularly well on your phone, that motion from the flat screen to the slightly tilted to the right screen, it might not happen fast enough on your phone end of things. So if you can kind of just flick the phone a little bit to get all the Tsum over on the right side, that might help you out a little bit. Again, you can hit for as high as 29, but that is not a set in stone kind of number. It depends on all kinds of things, how fast you tilt the phone, how fast your phone is, whether you're running Android and your Tsum even stacked properly to begin with. Hey, you know what, man? We're not going to beat that horse tonight. So as far as his ability is concerned, I think it's quite decent, slightly above average. I'm expecting a lot at SL6. Essentially, what I'm hoping for is his diagonal slash to hit about on par with Beast. But because of the first phase of his ability, which is going to help you cycle through the Tsum a little bit quicker and potentially get more Might Tsum to charge up his ability faster, he could potentially be really, really strong. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not going to count my chickens. We're going to have to wait and see until the SL6 video, and then we'll make our final judgments there. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them all in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for your likes, your subs, and your viewership. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Pretty average game, but I think it serves the purpose to kind of show you a little bit. It's really, really awkward playing gyro Tsum under a camera because it's kind of hard to play it properly, but I think for the most part they should give you a gist of the optimal way to play. I ended up with almost 6 million score, which is acceptable for an SL3 Tsum. And as the coin generally go for SL3, we only ended up with 3.3k, you know, not too bad. But again, with this dude, the idea is you use gyro, you hold the screen flat for the initial phase, the burst phase of his ability, and then you quickly tilt it to the right so that his diagonal slash can hit for as much as it possibly can. I've got as high as 29. As high as 29 without a large Tsum on screen. So the potential for that tilt can be rather good, especially for an SL3 Tsum if you can consistently hit in the high 20s. Yeah, so very, very usable. Anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.